It's only 11 something, but why does it feel like it's 2 something? We just vibing, we just crazy, baby.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Cralisa Victoria. I'm back with another video, just trying to adjust my camera. I just got out the shower, wasn't really planning to make a video, but as you guys can tell by the title of this video, my locks are growing, okay? And when I say growing, I just, like, guys, basically, I'm gonna wash my hands real quick because I'm about to wash my face. But when I say growing, as you guys can see from the picture, and you can see right here because I have it parted, you can see that my roots are quite black. You know, they are growing in. Now, growing up, just the backstory, rude. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for tuning in, and if you have been returning to my channel, then thank you for coming back. I hope all of you will subscribe. And now I can get on with the video now that I have properly thanked you guys. But anyway, you guys saw what my roots were looking like, right? So when I first dyed my hair, which hopefully, like, if I can find a picture of when I first dyed my hair last month, I'll insert it right about here. So basically, when I dyed my hair, I dyed roots and all. I'm talking about, there was probably, you could probably see no black. And if you could, it was probably because you could see like small hairlines coming through the edges, which those got dyed black as well. So you guys know that I literally started my dye from the Rudy to the Judy. And it was blonde. Now, one thing I do like about colored hair, I know people have their feelings about colored hair, but the one thing I do like when you're tracking growth is if you dye your hair a color lighter than your natural color, whether your hair be black, brown. And growing up, my hair used to be black, brown, and red. Like, my hair would be black and brown at top, and then I'd have a fireball little red ponytail in some pictures. But that was just, you know, the color changes, but sun does change hair color. But that was when I was younger. So my roots are coming in darker, but there's no telling what the rest of my ends of my hair are gonna be like. But basically, dyeing your hair a lighter color is helpful because you actually get to see the transition. Let me grab a hand towel real quick. One second. There we go. You actually get to see the transition of your, well, not even the transition, you get to see the growth of your hair. Trying to get all this off my face, guys, because this specific cleanser, if you don't get it off right, it will do some serious damage to your eyes. I'm gonna rinse my mouth out just because I felt a little bit of that cleanser in my mouth. So anyway, like I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted by my other self. My face feels so fresh. Yes. Oh, by the way, before I forget, make sure y'all drink y'all water. I have already crushed all of this water. Plus, I already had a bottle. Yeah, I've had like 2 bottles in addition to this 50.7 fluid ounce water bottle. So that means that I've had 70. I had about 90 to 100 fluid ounces of water today already. So yeah, guys, make sure you drink your water. But anyway, I'm going to, my shea butter is out there, so I'll do that later. In a minute, I'm gonna actually go ahead and moisturize my face. But anyway, so like I stated, you guys can see the black roots, right? I have not done a wash at all. I have not done a retwist at all. In fact, I'm gonna let you guys actually see. I don't want my towel dropping in this video. This is not that type of video, so I have to be real careful. But I'm just going to show you guys what my hair actually looks like right now. I'm gonna have to do a retwist really soon, and I'm actually wondering if I should wash my hair, which if I do wash my hair, guys, it's a hair. If I do wash my hair, I'm gonna end up having to wash it with like a wave cap and wash through the cap, or some type of net, because honestly, my hair legit. This little piece of hair is about to kill me right here. Such a stringy end. Anyway, y'all know sometimes I can go real scissor happy when I see something that's like not a good end. But anyway, so if you could see, my hair is still not in the bud phase at all. Like in between my locks, I'm not even feeling like that formation of the bud. Now, when I first had my set of locks, my first set of locks, and I told you guys that I've had locks in the past, and I had them for 2.5, almost 3 years. When I had my first set of locks, I think it took me maybe almost 4 or 5 months before I really started noticing being locked in the middle on all of my locks. Then, you know, as the time went, obviously I grew budding throughout my entire lock phase. But so basically what I'm saying is our hair does different things at different speeds. If you have more finer hair, then you might take a little bit longer locking up. Like I know if my natural hair is my, let me get my words right. If I had my loose natural hair right now, my hair tends to get so curly, which if I don't forget, I'll insert a picture of my loose natural curly hair somewhere right up in here. So my hair literally would be really curly. So if you can imagine, if you're trying to lock your hair up and your hair is on the finer side, then you're probably going to want to make sure that you are properly tying your hair up at night. You know, during the day, I don't wear my hair down. One, it's like, look at the length. Like, obviously it is a little bit, there's some shrinkage because it's obviously like twisted, but you guys see where it is without being like straightened. So like if I had to straighten it, it would be longer obviously, but what I'm saying here is my hair touches my shoulders right about here. This is the perfect length for breakage because it's right here where your clothing are, the friction. And then this is also the perfect length to ruin your skin. So I keep it in a hair tie, and at nighttime I try to take my hair tie off when I sleep in a bonnet or a satin scarf so that I don't create weakness right here in the locks because of always throwing a pony in. So that's pretty much how I'll wear it. I'll go to the gym and I'll throw it in a pony like this, and I'll throw on a cap just to cover all of this. So tomorrow is my 3-week lock anniversary, and yeah, it will be 21 days that I actually held down my lock journey for 3 weeks or whatever. And people keep asking, oh, so why are you going back to locks and blah blah blah. Well, one, I already explained in my other videos, in case you guys didn't catch, I needed change. I needed change in my life, and it wasn't for me. When I make a change in my life, it isn't just my hair that's making a change, a transition, or anything. And sometimes it's not the hair at all. But I was more so in a state of, I have been working on positivity, good vibes, and things like that. And I felt like it was so appropriate at the place in life in which I am, seeking peace, wanting peace. And then, you know, like, before I hit 30, like I'm not close to 30 yet, but I'm just saying, you know, 4 or 5 years from now, when I'm like 30 or whatever, I want to be able to have had a style that is more permanent, but not so much you view it that way. It's just like, I feel like that's the age where, okay, stop playing all these games with your hair and get it together. let's be real. I want waist length hair. When you guys see me in my natural, when you see me in my weaves, where's my weaves? 18, 20, 22 inch, right here. When you see me with my braids, where are my braids? 22 inch, right here. You always see me with that length of hair. But guess what? Every time I'm protective styling, I'm wearing someone else's hair like all the time. And I'm not saying that that is a bad thing, but I am also a person who rather wear their own hair. But the truth of the matter is, I'm not going to have a perm. When I rock my natural hair is not going to be naturally straight. So in order for it to be straight, I'm going to have to curl it, flat iron it, for it to be straight for length. Now, when I am in my natural fro, in my natural state of life, I do like rocking that natural on the edge, I do what I want type of look, which is the fro and anything else surrounding it. The only reason I really care for that straight hair look is because on my hair it gives me the length. So if you are someone who love your natural, but you want length and you also want patience and everything else that comes along with it, then I definitely will encourage you guys to think about locks. For one, I've been told you don't have any patience, or you have road rage, or blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying I'm disagreeing, but I believe that locks are another way to obtain patience. I feel like there are things in our lives that come along or that happen and that teaches us what we need when we're not really focused on that need within that thing. If that makes any sense. For example, locks takes patience, growth, it takes time. It's not overnight, you know, and in life, patience. It's not going to be, you know, it's being able to sit there and take something even though it's going to take time. I don't know how to explain it to you guys. It just goes hand in hand. Anyhow, I had locks before 2.5 years. This is only 3 weeks tomorrow. Literally, we are 2 weeks and 6 days today. Tomorrow is going to be week 3. So obviously my lock anniversary, full month lock anniversary, 1 month is going to be August 1st because I started July 1st. So July 1st to August 1st is where we're going. So either between today or tomorrow, depending on how I feel, because I have not been feeling the best, honestly, I am going to end up retwisting. Now, I don't think that I'm going to retwist, like I'm not going to wash, even though part of me feel like, you might need to wash. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to spritz my roots and stuff like that with water as I do to hydrate my hair. And then I'm going to go ahead, spritz it with some good leave-in, and then I'm going to go ahead and retwist it with more like that creamy gel, that's the gel that seems to be more creamy rather than, and it doesn't leave residue. I used to use this back when I was doing my locks in the past. So, and it's Murray, I don't know how to pronounce it, the lock gel instead of the wax. Like that beeswax and all that stuff's not good. I know I started my hair with beeswax, and that was simply because I needed something that had a strong hold to be able to, you know, try to get my hair to participate because it is so fine. So as you guys can see, for 3 weeks, that's what I've had in here. But I hate the feeling of beeswax. I hate the stickiness. I hate everything about it. So, you guys can see this is what it's been like. My roots are dry. They need hydration. So I am going to spritz my roots with water, but you can see my roots are thickening up, honey. They are thick. The roots are thick. Do you see this? And that's the one thing that I used to like in the past too. My roots are thick. So when I go to retwist, at least I know that, you know, when these get thicker, we're going to be working with something. Obviously, they're the size that are small enough but yet big enough to rock. And then if I find that they are too small, then I have obviously options to combine. But I'm hoping that I don't have to really go that combine route like that. But if I have to, it's cool or whatever on some of them. But yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do a retwist soon, even though I was trying to avoid it, just so that my hair doesn't unravel, as well as I don't want hair to start locking together, because you you guys know if you don't retwist for a while, you'll start finding that there was some locks stuck together at roots or ends, and you don't want your hair to start making dragons that you didn't sign up for. So you look back and you got two-headed dragons that you didn't even know about. Then I have this one lock that was back here, and I think in the beginning it was just never, no, this one was twisted pretty well. I just think I have to recoil this one. This one's probably going to take a little bit longer to catch up with the rest, but it probably will catch up with the rest before the front, because I feel like the back has a tendency to do its thing first, and then the front, like, it works its way up as far as locking. This video is going to be quite long. I'm not even going to edit it, really. I'm just going to let my little daytime/nighttime routine rock with you guys. Washing my hands again. You always want to be really careful with your skin, especially when you have sensitive skin like mine and you just keep breaking out and stuff like that. As you guys can see, my chest does look better, but I'm still working on clearing that hyperpigmentation. But honestly, I don't see a new mask of breakout at all. Like you guys can see, I'm real transparent with you guys, so I'm trying to show you. But you guys could see, like, my neck, this right here is such an embarrassment. Like, I hate it, but it's my life, it's me, it's part of my journey. I have to, you know, work on clearing my skin. That's something that I need to work on. Like, growing up, I never was a kid who was like acne type. I can wear a fresh face and it be real cute. But, you know, the older I've gotten, I think I definitely have sensitivities to a lot of foods, to a lot of skin products, to a lot of things. And I definitely believe that I need to. Because think about it, when you're younger, I don't know about y'all, but I wasn't really allowed to wear makeup like that when I was young. Nowadays, these girls are 10 and they got more makeup than me. Back then, I wasn't able to do that. So how would I really have known what makeups I am allergic to and what makeup brands I'm not, what face washes are really... You know, like, how am I going to know that if I really never got to do? And I use a lot of sensitive skin makeup products and things like that. But I think, too, then you have to start looking closely to say, well, is it within my brushes? Are my brushes causing breakout? Even though brushes can be cleaned, still, are the bristles something that irritate my skin? Is it my face wash? Is it something I'm eating? You know what I mean? Even though I eat plant-based and I eat well, it doesn't matter. You can have a gluten sensitivity. You could have dairy sensitivity, which I haven't really eaten dairy like that this week. I have had iced coffee, but when I have my iced coffees, I normally put almond milk in there. So that's not even using cream, dairy milk, or anything like that. But it's like, still, it could be something that I'm eating. So I've been focusing and then, you know, my laundry detergent is non-scented. My towels and things, they get cleaned on a regular. My sheets get washed on a regular. Like, you know what I mean? Is it the material for my clothing? Or am I allergic to some things for my clothing? So it's really, really difficult to figure it out. Because think about it. You put on a shirt every day. You see what I'm saying? You do your face, you wash your face, or you put makeup on, or you do something every day. So whatever is in some products or some foods, I am on a quest to figure it out. So my encouragement to you guys would be, whatever that one thing is in your life, or those multiple things in your life that you look in the mirror and you say, oh, that just disgusts me. For me, it's how my skin is just not clear. That doesn't make me insecure about myself. That's just something that I just cannot stand. So you know what? Instead of being insecure, I go work to figure things out. This week, the only drink that I really had outside of water was ginger ale. Whether I'm sick or sometimes I just need some ginger ale, I drink ginger ale. But the only thing I've had really was water. That's it. Other than, you know, and honestly this week, all of the iced coffees I had, I ended up not finishing because I tell them no cream and no sugar. I tell them no cream, no sugar. Put almond milk. They put almond milk, but then they put the sugar. And I drive away, and by the time I drove away, I done hit an interstate or something like that, and my drink is too sweet. So really, I've tossed those this week. So I'm actually gonna go in right in my little mouth and put on my Argan Cream Facial Lotion with olive oil. Clinically proven, dermatologist tested, and it has a pH balanced focus. So I haven't even used this one. I don't know why I thought I did. Probably still have the other one that's probably still open. It's either this or hemp seed oil, which my hair feels a little bit oily from the beeswax I used when I first started these locks. So I'm not even going to put oil on my face. It's just too much. So I'm going to moisturize my face. It's really important after your face washes to moisturize your face, because a dry face can also make your skin bad too. It doesn't help your skin if your face is still dry. This smells so good. It seems like it is. It works so well. You know how you got those products that just smell like they work? This is one. So yeah, I'm just gonna. And one thing that I don't do often that I think I'm going to incorporate, have my sister start doing, are facials. I don't do facials all the time. You know, I've done them a few times, being that that's what she does, but maybe like twice a year, maybe I'll do it. Not in the past that I've done it. I'm saying starting, I might start doing it like twice a year, maybe like once every 6 months, just so that I can get the dead skin. And I've also seen, I have to look up the girl, I don't remember her name, she's on Instagram. She used some product that when she washes her face, she cleans her face, I think it automatically starts lifting dead skin. That interests me so much, but I can't remember the product. So I'm gonna look into that, figure that out, but I'm hoping that I get to post this video today. And I'm also gonna do another haul, and I'm gonna show you guys what I got recently when it comes down to makeup products. So I hope you guys like this video. I know I chit chat away, but yeah, we got the face washed. We literally talked about the hair and the growth, and we literally talked about my cream. See you guys in my next video, my beautiful people. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and until next time, yes, I will see you beautiful people in the next video.
It's only 11 something, but why does it feel like it's 2 something?